Hi DIYers, this is Frank at Alarm Grid, and we're back in the Alarm Grid video lab working on the 6160 RF keypad connected to our Vista 21 IP alarm system. A lot of the rules for the programming here today will also apply to your 15P and 20P alarm systems. In this case, we're working specifically with the 21 IP. So what we're going to do here is we're going to change the exit delay period. Okay, so every entry-exit zone, mainly your entry-exit doors, are set to what's called entry-exit 1 or entry-exit 2. Okay, either of those selections are mapped to the times or the period of time that you have to enter the home and how long you need to disarm, and the exit delay, which is the period in time after you arm the panel, how long you have to leave and open and close that entry-exit door. So the first thing we're going to do is the exit delay. What we'll do is get into programming using the installer code followed by 800. Our panel is still on the default 4112. If your installer code has been changed, you can use that installer code followed by 800. If you're not sure of your installer code, you can use our video to get in the back door of programming that you can find on our channel. So we'll go ahead and enter 4112-800. That'll get us into programming mode. Then the exit delay field is *34. So we'll enter *34. It'll say exit delay. 34 will be flashing, and then we have a 1 and 2. 1 and 2 stands for partitions. Throughout these videos, you'll notice that the Vista 21 IP and the 20P, for example, they both support 2 partitions. Generally, you're only using the first partition, but if you are using 2, you can set the entry delay periods, discretely between the 2 different partitions. So the first selection, the first partition is 2 digits, and that's the number of seconds you want for your exit delay. The default is 60 seconds. So if you're okay with that, you can leave it on that. If you're going in here to change it, you're probably going to want it either shorter or longer than that. Just for today's purposes, we'll set it to 45 seconds. So 34 is flashing. We'll enter 45, and that will put in a 45 for partition 1, and then we'll enter another 45 for partition 2. So now we just set the exit delay period to 45 seconds for both partition 1 and 2. And now on your way out of the home, we'll have 45 seconds after you arm at the keypad to close the entry door behind you, or the exit door behind you, before the alarm would go off. So if you need to elongate that time to something longer, you can. Keep in mind that the exit delay is a global time. There is an entry delay 1 and 2 where you can set 2 different settings based on whether you set a zone to entry exit 1 or entry exit 2 response types. The exit delay is global across both of those. So usually if you have an entry exit 2 that's set longer than your entry exit 1, maybe for like a garage overhead door, you want to keep in mind that the exit delay is global, so you want to keep that on the longer side to map to whichever zone you need the longer exit delay for. So the exit delay is a little bit less important than the entry delay, being that it's just on your way out of the home. On the way in, that's when intrusion generally occurs, and that's where you'd want to keep your entry delays lower if possible. Again, the exit delay is global, so that's where you want to set this for both response types. So after you change that, you can enter *99 to exit programming. It'll take a second to go back to disarm, ready to arm. And now your exit delay period for both partitions have been set to 45 seconds. And that's pretty much all you need to do to change the exit delay period on your Vista 21 IP panel. If you have any other questions on the exit delay periods on the Vista panels, you can reach us at support@alarmgrid.com. You also, we always want you to remember to subscribe to our channel.